What is up, YouTube? It's Nisi here doing the FF at $20 replay review thing. We got Illaoi top, by Hugh, I hope I'm saying the name right, and he's facing Gangplank. And yeah, let's see how this looks.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Let's do this. You're gonna let him push to you? Why? Yeah, I was gonna say. First thing I'd be doing as Illaoi, I would be going for, I think it's your E, right? It's your E? Yes. I would be going for your grab right away. I would be basically grabbing this Gangplank all day in lane as Illaoi. This is actually a lane that most Gangplanks that you'll face are gonna lose. They're gonna get shit on. Because you can just raw push them out of lane. Just by constantly pushing. And then, like when he blows his barrels right there, you should be going in. I don't know why you're sitting back. Go in, push the lane. And then, as soon as he backs away from minions, because he's gonna have to back away from minions, go in there, jump on his head, grab him, fuck him up. I don't know why we're playing so passive here. This is super fucking weak Gangplank early. Thank you, go in. Grab. Grab. Do you not have E? I'm confused. You are playing so scared. Do you see when I started calling it out? I called it out back here. As soon as you're 3, go in and fucking battle. Hit the streets. Especially after you see him just randomly, I don't know, Tobias Fate triple barrel hit the ground, right? I don't know what kind of triple barrel that was, but regardless, at 3, you should have been in his butt cheeks because you just win this trade anyways. Just go in, jump on his head, fucking grab him, deal damage, move forward. He's super weak early. GP's nerf means that most of the HP that he would have normally sustained through with goes away. Every time you blow his W, you're just ruining his lane phase. So there, grab. Grab. There you go. About fucking time. All day. Now push the lane and do it again. Push the lane and do it again. You need to have... This needs to be robotic. This needs to be... Why aren't you grabbing him? What? Watch you, dude. Why do you not want to deal damage to this guy? He's walking in your face. Try. What's the mana cost? 35? Why aren't you doing it? Look at him just standing there. Jump on him, grab him, do stuff to him. What are you afraid of? What does he even do? He doesn't even have a barrel down. I'm so confused. He's just giving it to you. Go for it and Why don't you want to just shit on him? I don't understand. He's so weak. Okay. So you're pushing the lane. Okay, so you get ganked. This is fun. You get 2v1. Yeah, fucking freelo. The flash attempt was okay. And you can definitely 2v1 here. Stay in that. Why are you running? Fuck that. I actually didn't mind your flash. It didn't work out. It was a good attempt to execute. And that's what Illaoi does well, is 2v1. And this is why I'm saying, this is why I don't get why you're playing so passive. There you go. Grab him. Beat his ass. Maybe he'll die to a fucking tentacle. Yeah, of course he does, because it's silver. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that every lane you need to play super aggressive. Generally speaking, though, Illaoi, as long as you're pushing and poking with your grab and your Q, you have like minions pushing. They can't fight you. Like there's not many champs that can ever fight you except for maybe like fucking Tryndamere or something. Okay, with like ult ignite. So I really don't see why you're playing so passive. Because in most all lanes that you're gonna face as Illaoi, most of them you can just push in and do your thing. And you should feel pretty damn good about it. Okay, that dive, let's talk about that. So you whittle him down, and then you just go crazy for some reason. Why not just do this instead? So you get him low enough to dive, and you don't have flash. So there's no point in like going nutso here, okay? My logic here is you get him so low, and this should be yours every time.
Subscribe.
Thanks, CG. Appreciate it, buddy.
Welcome to the Nisi Self-Train.
My logic here is once you get him low, you need to back up. Back away from the turret onto those minions. Let the minions collect aggro, get another rotation of spells lined up, and then you dive. But instead what you do is you get him low enough to dive. You don't give the minions an opportunity to close that space for you, and you make it so that your dive is really, really ugly in trades. Instead of, you have him in a kill position here, and all you had to do was back up, wait for the turret to reset, and then just walk him off of the minions. If Sion comes, you have ult, and you can 2v1 very fucking easily. It's Sion jungle. He's not gonna do shit to you, right? So, I feel like here, I'm glad that you're trying to make an aggressive play. I actually prefer watching people make an aggressive play, over people just sitting back and missing opportunities. But the only reason this doesn't work, just like with the Jhin earlier today, where he kept stepping over the minions, here you make a great trade and then it's on the line, so I get why you greeted there, but it's so much better to just back up, clear these two minions, step forward, and then as the minions draw aggro, then you go in. But see, because of the way you play it, you give him an opportunity to fight you under turret, whereas if you just had the minions hit the turret, you would walk him backwards, and then if he stays, then you just kill him with a rotation. And then you can do the shit that I do, like the classic zoning two people off of the turret, 1v2. That's how you fucking battle. But here, this trade is ugly because now you're just trading, and he's not even gonna miss much. He's gonna miss like a wave. And it's not even really a full wave, it's like half a wave. And you're both gonna miss about even after that. Sion comes to collect the taxes. Oh, Sion's a dick, okay. Okay. Dick move, Sion. Oh my god, this guy doesn't know. Oh, I would be so mad. Fail. That's horrible. Killing it. Anyways. So you got Black Cleaver. I would be looking to keep the pressure up. What you're doing is you're gonna keep pushing those minions, push them in like you're doing, keep using your Q outranges his, so you can always, anytime he parlays, you can do exactly what you're doing, which is drop the Q in response. See that? Now, when you get close to the turret as Illaoi, what you want to be doing is throwing your E out. I'm speaking from experience playing this matchup. What I don't want to see, you want to be throwing your E out whenever he tries to farm. If the gangplank doesn't dodge the E, you will slowly but surely ruin him and be able to dive him. So that's why this matchup is pretty tricky for GP, especially when you have him on the back foot like you do. So you're constantly just going to push the wave, look to E, look to deal damage to the to her fucking Samoan clone or whatever the fuck this shit is. And then once you get him low enough, then you're going to dive him. Alright? And if jungler comes, you just 2v1. It's actually not a bad matchup for Illaoi, all things considered. The only time that you're going to have trouble in this matchup is when you're facing someone who's like a gangplank hero. Any gangplank that can't dodge skill shots, technically someone who knows how to play Illaoi could probably beat me on gangplank if I fail to dodge a couple skill shots in there. So the big goal here is just that. Abuse the fact that this guy's never going to dodge your shit. Walk forward, E him, and then execute. So here, you keep stepping away from the minions. I don't know what you're Eing there. Just push it. Constant. There you go. Like let me show you that window again so you guys on stream and in the video can see this shit. Okay, when the wave hits, you're not scared of anything. Gangplank's so low, you have ult, you walk forward, step in there because he's trying to hold the wave. That's free damage. Walk him into the turret. Go down into the turret. Here to here. Walk him in. Like, fuck that guy. If he wants to stand there, then you can just W to him, slap him in the mouth, and ult him and kill him. But you're not positioning in the way that I want you to position here. This is free. Like, it's so free if he stays too close. He's so squishy early. He's a pussy. He's got a tiny penis. So punish it. All right? Tiny dingling. And I know you think while you're watching this video. There you go. Oh, you did it again. Okay, actually, this one wasn't as bad. It's executed horrendously, but at the very least, even though it was ugly as fuck, at least you got him dead under turret. Let's talk about how to clean this up, though. So now, you got him low enough. You want to all in him. You're just out of range. You do the same thing you did last time, where you could have just pushed the minions in and just killed him reliably, but instead you greeted on the kill right away. You will find the higher up you go, if you watch any like good fucking solo laners, whether it be top or mid, one thing that they make sure to do is they never ever force it all in when they have something better coming anyways. Let me give you an example of like where you should force an all in. You're playing Illaoi, your health is full, you've got ult. I feel like you can 2v1. So there's absolutely no reason to go in fucking nutso here on this gangplank. Instead, just push this wave. You're very rarely going to get a roam out of Heimerdinger. He's very rarely going to show up. So just push this wave in and then isolate him, push him off turret, kill him if he stays, and then zone him off for a little bit. And then once, you know, the minions start to thin, then you back away. Okay, so, but what you're doing here is you keep trying to fucking just all in him, and then you're burning flash, you're doing all this stuff, but like you really want to keep your flash. And why is there a rush? Now, let me give you an example of the time there'd be a rush. If you're playing Illaoi and you're both really low, let's say the gangplank's a little bit better, and you have this little window of time where you're like, if I don't go right now, the jungler, like I see the jungler coming up river and I'm positioned here, then I'd be like, nah, fucking go ham, you're dead anyways. Most likely. Go ham anyways, you're probably fucked right now. So go ham, trade, and then get the minions under the tower. At the very least, you're denying him XP. But here, there's no rush. There's no stress. There's nothing's coming. And you just fucking go ham anyways. When you could have very simply, for the second time in this replay, you could have very simply just waited till the minions hit and then dove. This is the same thing on the jungle. If you have a jungler and you're looking to dive, always just wait for the minions to hit first. That's all. Cool. Let's see this. So you teleport back in. I actually don't mind that. Good E. Step out of turret, though. There you go. Now fuck him up. I'm fine with this trade. Look how much damage you're doing to him. Also, remember, every time you're doing this, you have a chance of the damage from the tentacles hitting him. So this is good pressure. I actually don't mind you. I mean, you tanked a little too many turret shots, but I really want you aggressing. Alright? I really want you stepping up your aggression in this lane. If you're gonna play Illaoi, you can fucking face roll, but you gotta act like you can face roll with it. That's good, and you do need to dodge the barrels, so that's all well and good. But again, anytime he steps too close, look to E him. See how you keep stepping back? Step in there and try to E him. He can't trade with you. He has absolutely zero chance of killing you 1v1 when you have your ult up. Zero. He's not. You're too far ahead now. Once you get to this stage where you have like Black Cleaver, you got some core items, he can't even forget. The only way he's ever going to kill you is if he hits you with about 2 to 3 barrel combos and plays the 1v1 perfectly. I'm telling you from experience in the matchup. So keep pushing, push. And then, how do you play it? Okay, he ults, so he doesn't have ult. Why are you running away? See what I'm saying? Fucking stand up there, Q, E, W, fuck shit up. Like you were doing earlier. You can take a turret shot to fucking deal some damage. You'll be okay. You're fucking Illaoi. You'll be fine. He's behind. He's going for Triforce. He doesn't have it even close to finished yet. So you might, or he does have it close to finish, but it's not finished yet. So you might as well punish it. Man up. Get in there and trade damage. Look at how you're playing. Like, look at how you're standing. It's pissing me off. I'm getting heated. I'm getting steamed. You keep standing here. This is where you should be standing. Here, in this area. What are you afraid of? What's gonna happen? Nothing. What's he gonna do? Q you? Who cares? He doesn't have a barrel down. I would understand if he had a barrel down, but he doesn't. Get in his face. Practice your positioning. Practice aggressive spacing. Alright? So here, push the lane again. You go in. You miss the E. It happens. Whatever. Now, you step in it again. You're finally pushing up. You deal a little bit of Q damage. Same concept as before. Oh, you're one of those guys. So the only reason you stepped up is because Lee was in the bush. You should have been doing this. You could have made this on your own. You could have killed this guy already like 3 or 4 times on your own. All right?
Blue team's turret.
2v1 still looks good. I would probably push that next wave in. Oh god. What do we got here? Sion can't even fight you. Cool. You're probably dead because you have no mana. Maybe. Nope, you're fine. Cool. I would have said you should push the lane first before going into the jungle. You kind of luck out with the pick on Sion. Yeah. I would have pushed the lane first.
Shut down.
And if we're talking about like, it would be easy to listen to this commentary and be like, well, if he plays like a maniac, he's gonna get punished a lot of the time. And it's like, maybe you get punished, but Illaoi's like 2v1s are so good. She's actually better 2v1 than she is 1v1 in my experiences with Illaoi. So I would say to you, the frequency by which you are aggressive is way low right now. Look, what the fuck is this? Kick his ass. He doesn't even have any reason to be standing where he is. Fuck, man. Let's try. We'll get better at hitting those. Walk the minions in. Why do you keep leaving? Those are minions to kill. That's XP that you're missing. If you wanted to freeze it, he could have.
Double kill.
Push this wave before you leave. And also, another thing about Illaoi. The scariest Illaois are the ones that just fucking push and draw either 2v1 and then you can roam like you're doing, but why not push that lane in first and then you can roam? It doesn't make sense to half push it because then he can freeze it. What? Don't see why you flashed for it. Third time. Third time. You got him already dead to rights. You don't have to go crazy. You can go back, shove the lane, and then find a better spot. There you go. Push the lane. Push the lane and hit him. There we go. That's what I want to see under turret. That kicks him. I don't think you understand. That kicks him out of lane. That kicks most champs out of lane. A couple of those and they're gone from lane. They have to back and teleport forward. So that's what I want to see. So now you're actually doing what I want you to do, which is to fucking drill on the turrets. Again. You fuck him up with that. Look at his health. Look how low his health is, dude. He's probably getting hit by penises too at the same time. See, look at him. So free. There you go, and disengage. That's great. I am down with this. I'm down with this. I'm down with you backing here because you don't have vision of much of the. You don't have vision of 3 champs. That's fine. That was a great push. If you did nothing but that, pushing down turrets and being annoying, with your poke. If you did nothing but that, you would climb to platinum easy. And she like mastered that. Okay, now you're pushing bottom. This is good. That's a good rotation. Now, your team's getting molested. What can you really do here right now, though? I guess you may be able to pick up a kill in the jungle, so that's fine to rotate. GP's also top, and you're pretty fed right now, so you should be looking to fight. That's cool. You can do this. I don't mind this too much. You don't have flash, but it's coming up in 10 seconds, so you should be pretty happy with this. Even though it's a 3v1, you should be like, this is fine. Because they're not, look, it's fucking low elo, right? So they're just going to tank it all. And then I think mechanically you could have kited a little bit better, maybe flashed away at the end of that, but overall, that's pretty much Illaoi in a nutshell. You're just trying to fucking get as many people into combat with you as you can and just ult them all. But I would have liked to see you live. Unfortunately, GP's pushing top. As far as this game goes, your team sucks, but you didn't play particularly impressive either. So I would argue that this game you could have done what you did here way sooner. You could have gotten fed way sooner. Maybe look to teleport after getting the turret down.
Donation.
Thanks for $3.
Been trying to get a loss to get commentary on all morning. I've won 5 norms in a row now. On current patch and can't seem to have a game where I'm fed, but we still lose. And that's where I feel like I'm bad at transitioning lane to other lanes as Aurelia.
Holy shit, this is a long donation message. I don't know. I'll get to that after this. I should probably turn off text-to-speech or something while I'm doing these. But yeah, here you're taking red. Are you battling for red? You might want to consider taking that farm up top since it's going to push anyways. Your flash is down. That's a pretty big deal. Because without your flash, you're not going to be able to do much of anything. Now, that is dumb. But this also kind of hammers home my point about how if you'd taken charge of the lane sooner and gotten a little bit bigger, a little bit more items. I don't even know if you're supposed to go Triforce after Black Cleaver either. I would check that. Hold on. Yeah, I was going to say, that didn't feel right to me. A lot of the guys that are playing Illaoi are going Dead Man's Plate, which is what I thought. Dead Man's Plate and Sterix. I think that would have been a lot healthier of a choice over the Triforce. After you get Black Cleaver. I like the Black Cleaver. But, I think that you're trying to build, like, some sort of, like, damagey build, and you just... I think you lose some of the greatness that is Illaoi. I think you could have done this with tankier items, is basically what I'm saying. But yeah, this is what I was saying about low elo. If you can master the art of like taking the turrets and then finding good spots to group and just jump in with your ult, you're going to win games off of what you just witnessed. Which low elo players will never dodge Illaoi ult. If Illaoi ults, you guys that are watching the stream, all you do is back away. Every single person just backs away and then waits. Alright? But a lot of the time in low elo, they just fucking... They just face tank it and die. So, next time you play this shit, I want you in this guy's face And I want you understanding that the times where the minions reach the turret, is when you should open up your aggression. Watch your positioning very closely again. Watch how you do this. Minions are going to the turret, but you don't go at him. Walk him in. You have a ward, walk his ass in and fuck him up. Alright? Walk him in, fuck him up. Hit him with an E, hit him with some damage, and then back away. Like I said, you have the ward down. If you don't have the ward down, you don't have to do that, but you have the vision, so there you go. You can make a quick trade, see if the jungler's coming, and back up into the brush. And then that's the window there, but you don't take that window. Look. Look at all those minions that you can use to play aggressive off of, and you don't use it. This is how it would start with you. And then from there, Illaoi's a very one-dimensional champ. So unfortunately, she is. So the reality is you have to do this right on this champ. You have to make the harassment under turret really, really efficient and clean. Otherwise, Illaoi's exploitable. She's immobile, she's, you know, sort of predictable in a way. But this is where you'll get your money in low elo, and this is how you'll probably climb with her. Is because people will just try to 2v1 and they'll lose. They'll lose all fucking time. Alright, man. So, I hope this helped you. I hope this helped the guys on YouTube that are watching this. If you like this video, please subscribe and all that good stuff. You can come to the stream, twitch.tv/N3AC3Y, and then donate $20 and I review your replay and tell you what you can do better. But yeah, just with the Illaoi, push and, you know, little role reversal, you know, the strong female protagonist kicks some ass. Alright, I'm out. Peace.